Real stories and results. Flu bomb in action. You've heard the science. You've seen the ingredients. But now, let me show you the real proof. Because in medicine, the most powerful evidence often comes not from a lab, but from the lives we touch. I remember one patient, a 52-year-old man, former smoker, who came into my clinic with deep chest congestion and fever. He had all the signs of early-stage bronchitis. His doctor had already prescribed antibiotics, but he didn't want to take them unless absolutely necessary. He asked me if there was another way. So we sat down and I gave him the flu bomb recipe. He went home and took it 3 times a day. By day 2, his cough was productive. By day 3, he was breathing easier. And by the 5th day, he was back at work without a single pill. He later told me, "Doctor, I haven't recovered this fast in 10 years." Another case? A young mother of 2 battling a stubborn sinus infection every winter for the past 5 years. She tried everything: nasal sprays, antihistamines, steam machines. Nothing worked long term. That winter, I advised her to prepare the flu bomb but with a slight modification: more lemon and onion instead of garlic, as she had a sensitivity. She was hesitant. But 3 days in, she messaged me, "This is the first time I can breathe through my nose without meds." Her children started taking it too. The youngest, just 5 years old, had been prone to ear infections. That year, none. I've also seen families who used the flu bomb during the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, I'm not saying it cures COVID, but it helped manage symptoms, supported breathing, and prevented complications. One family of 6 all positive took the flu bomb twice a day. Steam inhalations, rest, nutrition. Within 4 days, they were up, walking, and recovering without hospitalization. Were they lucky? Perhaps. But I've seen this pattern too many times to call it coincidence. These are not isolated cases. In natural clinics across the world, we've seen this remedy work again and again. What makes it so powerful? It's not just the ingredients. It's the synergy. Garlic clears infection. Ginger reduces inflammation. Cayenne boosts blood flow. Lemon strengthens immunity. Honey soothes and coats. And eucalyptus opens the lungs. This isn't a potion. It's cellular teamwork. Each ingredient supports a system. Each system supports the body. And that's what real healing looks like, not masking symptoms, but empowering function. Let me share one more story. An elderly woman in her 70s came in with persistent fatigue, wheezing, and headaches. Her doctor insisted on steroid sprays and long-term antibiotics. But she refused. We worked on her nutrition, increased sunlight exposure, and introduced the flu bomb as her morning tonic. 6 months later, she had gone through an entire winter without a single sinus episode. She said, "It's the first time in decades I didn't dread the cold season." And this isn't just about recovery. It's about prevention. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to fight back. And you don't have to wait until you're sick to start. Some of my healthiest patients take the flu bomb once a week during flu season just to keep their system strong. So when the germs come, and they always do, the body is already ready. Not overwhelmed. Not confused, prepared. What happens inside your body when you take the flu bomb? The moment the flu bomb touches your lips, something remarkable begins. It may feel like just a warm, spicy drink, but inside your body, an entire defense network lights up. Let me explain what actually happens. As soon as you swallow the mixture, your digestive system goes to work. Garlic's allicin begins breaking down, releasing sulfur-based compounds. These compounds quickly enter the bloodstream, where they seek out viruses and bacteria. They act like heat-seeking missiles, neutralizing pathogens, weakening their membranes and disrupting their ability to replicate. Next comes ginger. Within minutes, it starts dilating blood vessels. This improves circulation, especially to areas that are inflamed or congested, like your throat, lungs, and sinuses. Better blood flow means more oxygen, more nutrients, and more immune cells at the site of infection. At the same time, lemon juice delivers a surge of vitamin C into the bloodstream. This jumpstarts the production of white blood cells, your body's first responders. Vitamin C also reduces inflammation and helps neutralize toxins released by viruses during battle. Then there's cayenne pepper. Cayenne increases core body temperature just slightly similar to what your body does during a fever. This makes the internal environment less hospitable to pathogens. It also stimulates the lymphatic system, the drainage network of your immune system, helping to flush out waste and circulate clean lymph throughout the body. Raw honey plays a subtler role. It coats the throat, reduces irritation, and contains small traces of enzymes and antioxidants. These help soothe the mucous membranes and offer antimicrobial benefits without harsh chemicals. Now let's not forget the eucalyptus oil. Even just one drop activates the respiratory system. It helps break up mucus in the lungs and sinuses, making it easier to breathe. It also has antiviral properties that support the clearing of airways. And the hot water? That's not just to warm your hands. Heat improves absorption, increases enzyme activity, and relaxes tense muscles. It also signals your vagus nerve to initiate the parasympathetic response, helping your body shift from fight or flight to rest and repair. So what's the result? Within minutes, your body begins coordinating a multi-layered immune response. Your cells aren't just passively waiting for a drug to do the job. They're receiving reinforcements, instructions, tools. This is not suppression. This is activation. This is how the body was designed to heal. It's not about killing every germ. It's about creating an environment where your natural defenses can thrive, and your systems can function without being overwhelmed. And that's exactly what the flu bomb delivers. It's not a miracle. That's not magic. It's just biology done right. Why the body is designed to heal itself. Let's step back for a moment. Forget everything you've been told about sickness. Forget the labels, the prescriptions, the symptom charts. Now ask yourself this. Why do you heal from a cut without medicine? Why does your skin close, your blood clot, your tissue regenerate without you doing anything at all? The answer is simple. Because your body was built to repair itself. And if it can heal a wound on your skin, it can also heal inflammation in your lungs, congestion in your sinuses, or viral attacks in your bloodstream. You don't need to program it. It already knows what to do. Inside your body are trillions of cells, each with a specific role: defenders, repairers, messengers, transporters. It's a symphony of life, a living ecosystem of intelligence. Let's take a closer look. When a pathogen enters your body, your immune system responds in seconds. White blood cells surround the invader. They release enzymes and chemical signals. They call for backup. And when the battle is over, dead cells are cleared. Damaged tissue is rebuilt. Balance is restored. All without a single thought from you. That's not accidental. That's design. That's intent. But here's the truth no one talks about. This built-in healing system only works if you give it what it needs. Clean air, clean water, sunlight, sleep, nutrients, support, not suppression. When you constantly take drugs to shut down symptoms, you're not helping your body heal. You're interrupting the very process meant to save you. That fever you fear? It's burning out the virus. That mucus you want to dry up? It's trapping invaders so your body can eject them. That cough? It's clearing your lungs. Now, I'm not saying never take medicine. Modern drugs can be life-saving in emergencies. But in chronic illness, everyday colds, and seasonal flus, your body knows what to do if you let it. That's why the flu bomb works so well. It doesn't override your biology. It supports it. It complements what your body is already trying to do. Each ingredient brings something to the table. But the real hero is you, your body, your cells, your healing systems. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are brilliantly built. Barbara O'Neill understood this. And that's why she keeps repeating the same message. The body will heal itself if you give it the right conditions. That's not just hopeful. That's biological truth. And once you realize it, once you truly believe that healing is your default state, everything changes. You stop chasing pills. You start nurturing your system. And slowly, your body begins to respond not with dependency, but with strength. How to use the flu bomb safely and effectively. Now that you understand how the flu bomb works, and why your body responds so well to it, let's talk about how to actually use it in your daily life. Because like any remedy, natural doesn't mean careless. You still need to follow proper steps, appropriate dosages, and timing. Let's start with the ingredients. Here's what you'll need. 1 clove of raw garlic, finely crushed or minced, 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, the juice from 1 fresh lemon, 1 teaspoon of raw local honey, 1 drop of eucalyptus oil or tea tree oil as an alternative, half a cup of hot water. That's it. Simple, affordable, powerful. Now here's how to prepare it. Step 1, crush the garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes. This allows the allicin to fully develop. Step 2, while waiting, grate your ginger and juice your lemon. Step 3, add the garlic, ginger, lemon juice, and cayenne pepper into a mug. Step 4, add the hot water. Not boiling, but hot enough to release the oils. Step 5, stir in the honey and finally just 1 drop of eucalyptus or tea tree oil. Drink it slowly. Let it touch your throat. Let your body feel the heat. Now, how often should you take it? If you're actively sick, take it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and before bed. If you're trying to prevent illness during flu season, 1 cup every other day is enough to keep your immune system alert. If someone around you is sick, increase to 1 cup per day for 3 days. Children above age 6. Half the recipe, no essential oils, and go light on cayenne. Now let's talk about safety. Do not drink more than 1 drop of essential oil per cup. Eucalyptus and tea tree oils are powerful and can be toxic in high amounts. 1 drop is enough. Trust the process. If you're pregnant or nursing, consult a qualified herbalist or physician before adding essential oils. Also, some people are sensitive to raw garlic or cayenne pepper. Start with smaller amounts and work your way up. Let your body guide you. Remember, this remedy supports healing, but it doesn't replace emergency care. If you're wheezing, struggling to breathe, or experiencing severe infection, always seek medical help first. That said, many people find that by starting early at the very first sign of sniffles or sore throat, the flu bomb can stop an illness before it really begins. Now here's a tip most people overlook. Make the flu bomb part of your ritual. Not just something you do when you're sick, but something you respect. When you prepare it, take your time. Use fresh ingredients. Smell them. Touch them. Let your body connect to the process. This is not just about fighting off a virus. This is about taking your power back. Your body is not waiting for permission to heal. It's waiting for support. And when you give it that support gently, consistently, wisely, it will surprise you. Time and time again. The real reason we're so sick and what to do about it. Let's ask the hard question now. Why are we so sick? Why do so many people get the flu every year, even after vaccinations, pills, and precaution? Why are chronic illnesses rising despite all the medical advances? Here's what I've come to believe after decades in clinical practice. It's not because we're exposed to more germs. It's because we're more disconnected from nature, from our bodies, and from the rhythm we were designed to live by. Let's break it down. We wake up to alarms, not sunlight. We spend hours indoors, under artificial lights, breathing recycled air. We eat processed food wrapped in plastic, microwaved, and preserved. We stare at screens more than we stare at trees. And when we do feel tired, anxious, inflamed, or sick, we medicate the symptom instead of asking what's out of balance. Our immune systems weren't made for this world. They were made for movement, for fresh air, for real food, for rest. But today, most people are sleep-deprived, stressed, overstimulated, malnourished, not because they don't eat enough, but because they don't eat real. We've created a lifestyle that demands speed and convenience, at the cost of resilience and immunity. And then we wonder why our bodies break down. I'm not here to judge. We're all in this together. But if we want to turn things around, we have to get honest. Medicine is not failing us. We're failing the foundation. No remedy, natural or pharmaceutical, can substitute for the basics. Sunlight, water, deep sleep, whole food, stillness, movement, breath. Without those, even the best herbs lose their power. But with those, even the simplest tea can become transformative. The flu bomb works, not just because of what's in the cup, but because it honors what your body needs. Warmth, circulation, nutrients, rest, and most importantly, respect. When you treat your body with respect, it responds. Always. And healing becomes less about what you take and more about how you live. So if you're tired of getting sick, tired of feeling run down every winter, tired of being told to just take another pill, then maybe it's time to return, to slow down, to nourish, to listen. Because your body has been trying to tell you something. And the flu bomb? It's not just a remedy, it's a reminder. Simple daily habits that protect your immune system. So now you know what the flu bomb is. You know how it works. You know why it matters. But here's the truth. Even the best remedy can only take you so far. To truly stay healthy, you need to create a body that's ready every single day. And that starts with daily habits. Not expensive, not complicated, just consistent. Here are the 6 most powerful immune-boosting habits I recommend to every patient. Let's begin. 1. Get morning sunlight. Your body needs light. Sunlight on your skin, especially in the early morning, stimulates your circadian rhythm. It improves sleep, balances hormones, and helps produce vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for immune function. Just 15 to 20 minutes outside in the morning can change everything. 2. Hydrate with purpose. Most people are dehydrated and don't even know it. Water flushes out toxins, keeps your mucous membranes moist, and supports every cell in your body. Start your day with a glass of warm water and lemon. Sip throughout the day. Avoid sugary drinks that stress your system. 3. Move your body. You don't need a gym membership. Just walk. Stretch. Breathe deeply. Movement keeps your lymphatic system flowing. It improves blood circulation and helps your body clear waste faster. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day makes a big difference. 4. Eat food that looks like it came from the earth. If it came in a box, if it has more than 5 ingredients you can't pronounce, it's not food. Eat real vegetables. Colorful fruits. Nuts, seeds, herbs, spices. Your immune system is fueled by what you feed it. Garbage in, weakness out. Nutrition in, defense up. 5. Prioritize rest. Sleep is when your body repairs. It builds antibodies. It resets your nervous system. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Create a calm, dark space. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Sleep is not a luxury. It's medicine. 6. Breathe through your nose. Yes, breathe. Nose breathing filters air, warms it, and traps pathogens before they enter your lungs. It also triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, the system of healing and calm. Mouth breathing is for emergencies. Nose breathing is for life. Do these things every day, not perfectly, but intentionally. And you'll notice something. You'll get sick less. You'll recover faster. You'll feel stronger, not just physically, but emotionally. Because the immune system doesn't live in a vacuum. It's part of how you live. And every small habit adds up. Every glass of water, every deep breath, every morning walk. They all send a message to your body, I'm on your side. And when your body feels supported, it rises to protect you. Final thoughts and what you can do today. If you've made it this far, thank you. It means you care about your health, not just surviving, but truly healing. And I hope by now, you see the bigger picture. The flu bomb is more than just a recipe. It's a symbol. A symbol of what happens when we stop outsourcing our health. A symbol of what's possible when we return to nature, to simplicity, to trust. Because your body is not a machine that breaks down. It's a living, breathing ecosystem with intelligence far greater than we give it credit for. Yes, there's a place for modern medicine. But there's also a place for garlic and ginger, for lemon and honey, for sunshine and stillness, for belief in the body's design. You don't need to be a doctor to take the first step. You don't need to memorize the science. You just need to start. Start with one small change. Start with a cup of warm water and lemon in the morning. Start by taking off your shoes and walking on the grass. Start by turning off your phone an hour before bed. Start by listening to your body, not silencing it. Start by making your own flu bomb the next time a cold tries to creep in. Because every time you choose nature over noise, every time you choose rest over rushing, every time you choose support over suppression, you're choosing healing. And the body always responds. It's never too late. You're never too old. And no symptom is beyond hope when you begin to support the root. So ask yourself, what can I do today, right now, to make my body feel safer, stronger, and more supported? The answer doesn't have to be big. It just has to be real. And if you ever doubt what's possible, remember this: you were born to heal. All you have to do is give yourself the chance. Now it's your turn. Try the flu bomb. Feel the difference. And if it helps you, share it. Not because it's a trend, but because it's truth. Leave a comment below. Let others know what worked for you. Let's bring healing back to where it belongs, in our homes, our hands, and our hearts. Stay safe. Stay strong. Stay awake. Your health is your power.